global pandemics, economic breakdowns, and meth gators in Florida. These are strange times. That's why I'm asking you to help me this week reach out to a higher power. Hey guys, all of us now know the realities of living with COVID-19. It's something that has affected literally almost everyone in the world, and it's just the realities that we have to deal with as we kind of come together and try and defeat this challenge together. What I want to do today was kind of address something that, the name of this channel is Deaf Director, and one of the things that I want to do when I highlight it is not just talk about camera gear and film equipment, but I also wanted to address some of the needs of what it's like to be someone that may be deaf or hearing impaired and what they do. And today what I want to do is bring up an issue that's been occurring in my life based on COVID-19 that I know is affecting millions of people, and hopefully you can help me.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Maybe do a online petition, if we will, and get the attention of one of the biggest companies in the world that I think can really help it.
You're my only hope.
And what I'm talking about is the reality of masks. Now, masks are great. They stop the virus. I understand why they're good. If everyone wears masks, it really gets it back. And the good thing about a mask is it gets us back to work, which is what I really want to get. But there's another downside of that if you're in the hearing impaired community. And that is this. When I'm wearing this mask, you cannot read lips. And if you look at it, it's a very difficult way to communicate, because one of the tricks that we do to get by as hearing and deaf community is we learn to read lips. It really is something that we use every day, almost unconsciously. And what happened, these face masks, while they're great at stopping the virus, they're also fantastic at stopping interpersonal communication. So I know we have to do it, and it's very, very important that we wear a mask, but what I'm doing is basically asking, is there a solution? Is there a way to get around having to wear these masks and still allowing the deaf and hard of hearing community to be able to communicate and get by? And I think there is. So there are two technologies that exist right now today that I think would make a huge difference in the lives of millions of people. And they're both from Google. The first one is Google Glass. The second one is Google Voice or live caption. Now, how do these things make a difference to people like me? And I'll kind of go in a background. Google Glass was introduced in 2013, and I was very, very excited when it first came out, but unfortunately, it got kind of pushed in the dustbin of history. The Google Glass, you could wear it. There's a lot of concerns about privacy because you didn't know if someone was recording you, and Google, out of an abundance of caution, threw that into the dustbin of history. They have brought it back now with something called Google Enterprise, where they do have certain businesses that can utilize Google Glass. But as far as mass consumers, it is just not available for us out there. Now, how do I think Google Glass could transform lives? Okay, and it's very, very simple. Google already has a technology. If you call me on the phone, it'll transcribe your voice message to me. When I play things on YouTube, it'll automatically add captions to it. They have live caption, they have captioning devices. What would be amazing, Google, and I'm pleading, begging, if anyone at Google hears this, at least give us an answer out there. If it can't be done, why it can't be done. But if you could give us a situation where we could put on Google Glass and actually have live captions that occur in an environment, that would be transformative. And an amazing thing for millions and millions of people, okay? I understand that it wouldn't be perfect. No voice recognition is perfect, but at the same time, no hearing aid is perfect either. What it would do is it would allow us to get on a more even playing field, especially with the mask on our face that really take away the options. So, if Google could just take a Google Glass, maybe put a small shotgun mic on the side of it, that would be amazing. If privacy is still a concern, hey Google, take away all the recording functions. We don't need it. If we need this as a hearing aid or something to help our lives, we don't have to record our kids. We don't have to worry about privacy concerns. This could be purely as an aid for people out there that are hearing impaired. And it would be an incredible thing that I think would really, really help us and move on. And I really think there would be 3 amazing benefits from Google if they could find a way to make this work. 1, this would be an amazing aid to millions of people all over the world. I know I personally, when I watch TV, I always watch TV with the captions on. I think a lot of people in the deaf and hearing impaired communities have gotten captions are now just a part of our entertainment lives. It's something that we could adopt very, very easily. It would greatly help us in so many environments, I can't even tell you, especially in professional situations where you're dealing with clients, or maybe you're a teacher and you have students. It would be an amazing thing to have. The other thing that would be very, very important, I think, is that this would really encourage continued mask use during this COVID-19 epidemic. I know sometimes I've been in situations where maybe I've had a hard time seeing someone and someone will lower the mask to say something to me, which I'm appreciative they did that, but that's also something that raises the risk of transmission. So this would actually be a public safety thing that they could do and continue to keep us together as we battle this COVID-19. And the last thing, I think, really the third thing, is that Google, you're an amazing company. I guarantee you this is great business, because once this COVID-19, we've gotten past this, there's still going to be millions of hearing impaired people all over the world. And they will want this service. They will want to have this glass. It's something they'll definitely want. So, everyone out there that's looking at this, I am asking you, please help me. Please share this video. I have never done anything like this before. I have no idea if this will work. Maybe it's just a fool's errand, if you will. But I think if we could get enough people maybe out there sharing this, that there's a chance we could get a message to Google and at least find out whether or not this is something that's even on the radar down the way. Okay, that's it for me. So please help me. Please share this message. Let's see if we can do something with it and get it on Google's radar. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.